Hey everybody, what's up? It's Dave from Gamer for Life UK, back once again with another video on our really amazing and fluffy YouTube channel. Today it's another Gamer for Life show, and if you haven't already noticed on the screen, we are playing Forza Horizon. And when I say we, I'm joined by the new kid on the block, the latest admin to join the chaos that is Gamer for Life. May I present to you Mr. Sideway NM, Mr. Nick.
Hello!
He is the,
How you doing?
he is the fluffiest of fluffy cats. Let's start the game.
I am.
Right then, so this is basically an interview. If you haven't already noticed the previous episodes of this, I will be talking to different people, mainly admins, and asking them different questions. So while we're loading this game, Nick, it looks like it's just going to be me and you in this game. I don't know why it's not gone public, but there you go. Right, basically explain to the world who you are and what you're doing on the page.
Well, I'm Nick, as you already know, from Kent in the UK. I've been a gamer for most of my life, as long as I can remember, all the way back to NES. NES was my first console. Gaming is a big part of my life, so much I work in a game store, which is don't get to stand around and playing games today. Really big on cartoons. I'm a bit of a man-child in that respect.
He's a man-child!
A man-child!
A man-child!
And that doesn't mean like I wear a nappy and I like, I'm into that whole
that kind of
mothering.
Yeah, that kind of fluffy stuff.
Fetish, yeah.
I've crashed into
I don't never knock it till you tried it.
Oh, you never knock it till you try it, mate. You never knock it till you try it. Yes. So, oh crap, hang on a minute. Basically, what do you do on the page? Explain to the world why we, of all people, have hired you on our page.
Well, that's a question I ask myself. I'm obviously no good at games because I'm skidding out all over the place on this. I don't know, I think I'll bring a little something fresh to the page. I mean, I've got different sources to you guys. I've got a bit of luck. I quite often get to play games before they're even released.
Yeah.
And because I'm extremely, I fit in well.
Yeah. You definitely do that.
I like to think I do anyway.
Oh, you do. That's the reason why I actually did ask you to be a part of the team, because I've known Nick now for a while through another one of the admins, Richard, and we met at Eurogamer.
That's right, in fact. Yeah, I used to work with Richard. He used to work in the same store as me. That's how we met.
That's how we met.
Introduced me to you guys.
Oh yes, the Gamer for Life posse, and the rest is history. But yes, we actually met physically at Eurogamer. We had a blast of a day. It was awesome when we met you.
That was awesome.
It was a pretty cool day. Looking into the latest games and whatnot. And so, Nick, what do you think to things that are happening nowadays in gaming, like with the new hardware and latest games? Like I say, we saw the Wii U at Eurogamer, and didn't you get hands-on with it?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I was like less than 1 minute from being hands-on with it, and it was just a bit meh. I was so underwhelmed by it that I completely passed up my chance to have a go on it. It pains me to say it because I used to be such a big boy until about 3 years ago, and the whole Wii and DS sort of era really lost my faith with them. They were pandering to third-party spam, and it was just all kids and family games, and there was no sort of real core hardcore games there, which appealed to me, which was a shame. So I sold my Wii, and then they released Skyward Sword, and I cried into my palms. But where were we? Yeah, it wasn't bringing anything fresh. The Wii U just wasn't showing me anything that I hadn't already seen. It was a lot of party games, and they had Zombie U there, but it didn't look very good. It looked overcomplicated. The people that were standing there, having to go in front of us, were just like really confused.
Can you click ready as well, Nick? Sorry, I just.
Yes, I'm ready.
No problem.
There you go. So yeah, I passed up my chance to do that. But with these new consoles on the horizon,
Yeah.
it's really exciting, especially working in games retail. We've really needed this, especially in the UK. Games retail is suffering bad.
Yeah.
And I think it's because there's been a lack of new, like brand new hardware. We've had the 3DS and the Vita. They didn't really take off at all. And it's because people want a chunky new home console which is done up to the eyeballs with new technologies and superior graphics and capabilities.
Yeah.
And if the rumours are true, then the new PlayStation and Xbox consoles are going to bring that.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm dead excited. If they're at Eurogamer this year, then I'll be a very happy man.
I'm not happy now. You just
Very happy
scratched
indeed.
my car. Get back here, you fluffy cat.
Yeah, well, it's a ruthless game, my friend.
Ruthless game. It's ruthless. It's so ruthless. So yes. Oh dear God. You are a big Nintendo fan then, really. You have been a.
Not so much anymore, but yeah, I used to be.
Used to be.
Yeah, real big.
Would you like to tell people about your fascination with Mario? Because I've always known you to be a Mario fan.
Yeah, me and Mario have got this kind of weird relationship. We go way back.
He goes way back.
We go way back. Mario. The first game I owned was the Mario and Duck Hunt double game for the NES. So that was my first experience. Actually, quite embarrassingly, I used to play through the levels and get to Bowser, pause it and get my dad to do it because I didn't want to die. Yeah, I was quite worried about dying in Mario.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Mario. He's just, as a mascot, I think he's brilliant. He's friendly, appealing to everyone. Every Mario game I've played has been enjoyable. It's not always been fresh, and it's not always been brimming with content. Especially the latest new Super Mario Brothers game I finished in two sittings. But yeah,
Didn't expect that.
painful when you spend nearly £40 on a game.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
But yeah, they're always fun. They're always fun to play, and I've got a 5-year-old daughter, and she's into gaming as well. And sharing Mario with her is awesome. I've also got a Mario costume, which makes me look a bit like a pedo. But don't wear it too often.
I thought you'd mentioned that to me this way. Are you going to be wearing that at Eurogamer when we go?
Oh, I really want to do one day in cosplay. I really do. But if no one else is going to do it, then I'm a bit weird.
Well,
around on my own.
Well, it is leaked from Richard, another admin. Well, he works in the background now with us. If you haven't already noticed, it is leaked that Richard will be playing as Master Chief for one day, cosplaying as Master Chief.
Yes.
So.
Really?
Yeah, he's got the Master Chief helmet and everything, so he's seriously thinking of at least wearing it for one day. So you can just imagine that being crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah, that will be.
He's going to be the skinniest Master Chief I've ever seen. But yeah, that's going to be so cool. I can't wait for that.
Mental, so that will be one of the ones.
He didn't want that kept under wraps, did he? Because it's gone public now.
Yeah, let's go.
He's going to have to.
He's going to have to do it.
Stick to his promise.
Oh, he's going to have to do it. If anyone else has any problems, I'm going to just say, well, it's on YouTube that this is what's happening. You know what I mean? So stop whinging, you big pussy. Can I say pussy on YouTube? I don't care now. I've just said it. Meow. There you go.
There we go.
But yeah. And also, if Kitty, another admin, if you haven't already noticed, another Kitty.
Everyone knows Kitty.
Everyone knows Kitty. But she said that she could be pushing doing a cosplay as well if she does go to Eurogamer, which would be interesting to look at because I do know she's already done Poison Ivy dress up before. And a couple of others, I can't remember exactly what they are. So If Kitty's watching this now, she's probably thinking, God, why have I just told them that? And meow, meow, meow. Yeah, tough, Kitty. It's now on video for everyone to see. It's video evidence.
You've got to do it now.
It's video evidence. So, yeah.
So, who are you going to dress as? Can we have you as Wario?
No.
Come on. Or Eggman?
No. I knew you were going to say something like this. No. Unfortunately, I will be representing the Game for Life franchise. It is a franchise now. The Game of Life franchise as myself. You know what I mean? I will be the one holding all the, you know, with t-shirts. While all you lot mess around, running around like, you know, Mario and everybody. I'll be there, proper formal, you know, in the Game of Life t-shirt, so people can actually come over to us. And on the run up to Eurogamer, we will be stressing to say, look, you know, if you see us, come, to, you know what I mean, say hi, get a picture taken with us. And if the guys do dress up, you know what I mean, there'll be great opportunities to have pictures taken, hence why I'm pushing the lads to wear Master Chief and Mario, wink wink, Nick.
Yeah, okay, I get it, I get you.
So we'll be going there. So, right, next question, let's throw something in there. What was what has been your biggest highlight in gaming so far? Anything from buying a certain game, playing a certain game, or getting an achievement you never thought you'd get? You know, what's your, you know, biggest highlight for yourself personally?
Wow, that's a big question. My biggest highlight?
Oh yes.
I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint just one, because there are so many things that have happened in my gaming career, I suppose I could call it, that I've enjoyed. And yeah, I can't pinpoint just one. There are too many awesome things that I've experienced in gaming.
Fair point.
I've enjoyed watching how games have developed, how games have progressed through the years.
Yeah.
When you think back, like, what, 20 years? And we were playing just as little pixel sprites on the screen.
Yeah.
And now we're in the regions of bloody Skyrim.
Yeah.
Where you've got such fine details in games, it almost feels real.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously we're, as I've already mentioned, we're on the next step. The next rung of that ladder is just about to appear with the new generation of consoles.
Yeah.
So again, we'll be seeing how gaming is progressing. I mean, some of the things that I've enjoyed through my work, I got to play on the 3DS like 2 months before it was released.
That's cool.
Before anyone else in the UK, I was part of the first group in the UK to play it. In Europe, in fact.
That is cool.
And Connect, I got to play like a month early as well, which was great. I was a bit of a word I'm looking for.
I wouldn't know what to put it.
You're not going to know because you're not in my head. But
I'm in your head.
I was a bit of an ambassador. An ambassador, that's what I'm looking for. An ambassador makes me sound really elegant. But yeah, I was a bit of an ambassador for Connect. I thought it was awesome. And it turned out to be lots of waving your arms and jumping around and not not much else that was promised. But yeah, let's stop slagging things off. I love games.
That's why he's part of the group. You know what I mean? He loves his game. Really.
Yeah. Let's bring this guy in. He's just going to destroy games for everyone.
Yeah.
He's going to point out everything that's wrong. Yeah, we want him on the page.
Oh,
that'll make us really successful.
Yes, definitely. Right. Speaking about the page and bringing you in, if nobody has already noticed by now, Nick has got his very own series that he does on our YouTube channel. Would you explain to the audience, if they haven't already seen your episodes, what is your show?
Right, my show is 8-Bit Nick, quite creatively named. In each episode I play a different game back from the 8-bit era and 64-bit era. So we're talking NES, Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, all those sort of old school games. So playing something different, retro, every week.
Yeah.
Same taking the piss out of it a little bit, failing mostly on platformers, falling down lots of holes, but having fun with it as well. I mean, I love retro games. That's where my gaming roots are. So going back and revisiting some of these games that I enjoyed in my childhood has been enjoyable in itself, and then just sharing that with the community. It's good to get it out there. There might be some games in there that you've not seen or tried yourself before, so you can get on those as well. Something else that I've been toying with is bringing some modern 8-bit games, independent games or fan-made games to it as well. So it'll be stuff that will be a little bit more obscure, but that's something I'm just testing the waters with, and hopefully will be appearing in the near future.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So, you've at the moment with this being there, I can't even get words out now. It's just the interview's just gone tits up now. I can't talk. Yeah. Basically, in your short stint at Gamer for Life so far from this video being recorded, you know what I mean? Are you now like? How can I explain? Do you feel like you've opened up even more because like you're getting involved with all these competitions that you've been setting up, or we've all been setting up, and you know, do you feel like you've taken up, like we were on about ladders in the generation of gaming and stuff like that? Is this your ring? You know, your next. I can't even get words out. I'm trying to concentrate. Your next.
Stop talking about my ring, Dave. We'll keep that for after.
Do you feel like you're taking a step up in gaming yourself, and in like the whole community aspect of it more? Like, obviously you work in a game store, but this is also like, you know, it's branching you out to be a bit more, because you've got a love for gaming, right? And then now you can express it through the means of Gamer for Life in your own way.
Well, yeah, I've got to say, becoming an admin on the page, I used to post loads of random crap on the page anyway, which you guys always seem to appreciate. But now that I'm on there and I'm being more involved, I am involved. Talking about games is awesome to me. I do it at work all day, and most people are thinking, oh yeah, that would get boring speaking about games all day, but I could talk back legs off a customer. They want to go. They want to go home and play like Dead Space 3, Alien that they've just bought, and I'm there talking about retro crap with them. So yeah, sorry, having the opportunity to speak to a much wider range of people who actually do want to speak to me about these things for any length of time is great. Something that I would love to do in the future, which this would be a very nice sort of ease into, be like the shoehorn getting me in there, is moving on to games journalism. Retail's fine, but I don't really see it as a long-term career.
Yeah, your future field. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that would be great, but obviously that is a huge pipe dream at the moment. But yeah, I've done a game review, so getting into that sort of thing would feel like a very nice progression. And if it all blossomed from Gamer for Life, that would be another reason why the group is so important to me.
That's cool. That's cool.
We'll see what the future holds.
We will always see. We're always growing in our own little ways. It's something that we would like to, you know, to stress that it's our base set is, you know, a community involved page where, you know, if you want to see anything, you ask us. You know what I mean? But we will bring our own things to the table, and if I can get this class up here. And we will always, you know, try to meet what you guys want. But like, we've also got Richard, who's now at the moment doing a oh god, he's learning the whole makings of video games. He's doing a course on that, which is pretty cool, which I've only just found out recently. He's starting to do that. Yeah. And like you said, were you wanting to get into like your journalism of the whole thing, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it can branch out from what we're doing here, and it's a good when you show people, look, I'm a part of this page that's growing. You know what I mean? And I've been doing this for a long time. People then can say, no, he is serious about what he wants to do. If you can, like I said, it's like a shoe on, it's like a push into, you know, what you want to do, because you can trial it out with us. You know what I mean? It's like we can write up reviews for people to watch and to read and all that lot. And then one day, you never know, someone might turn around and read a review, like say you wrote it. You know what I mean? They could sign you up for, you know, a magazine. You know what I mean? And you could go from there, and it's crazy. So we are trying to, you know, get everyone involved in different things, and yeah. The trail of the question has just gone a bit wayward there. So
yeah, tangents.
Yeah, tangents.
But,
yes.
Yeah, but on the page, I mean, the response I've been getting from the community has been great. Everyone's been so welcoming to me. Like, people have been using the page longer than I had been using it. And everyone's very respectful. I mean, you get the odd D-bag who needs to be banned from the page,
yes.
as we've learned.
Yes.
But yeah, as long as people are treating each other with respect, then everyone's happy. That's what I've always liked about Gamer for Life. It's always been somewhere for like-minded people to talk about what they love.
Yeah.
Which is why it feels like home.
It's so homey.
It's so warm, and you're all cuddly, and it's lovely.
We're all cuddly.
Yeah, except for Dean's a little bit prickly,
Yeah.
but he's still cuddly, and I love him.
Oh, bless. We all love each other in our own special ways.
We do, but that's
right.
later.
What time? Right. We'll do a few quick questions, basically. What I'll do is, I might give you either or, and you've got to pick one out. Okay?
Yeah,
right.
quick fire
a bit of a quick fire round. Right. Handheld or... I've gone the wrong way. Damn it. That's not a good start. Right. Handheld or console? Console. Right. Okay then. Nintendo or Sega?
Oh, Nintendo.
Nintendo. If you were a Pokemon, right, who would you be and why?
That's not an either-or question.
Well,
I would be...
It came in my head and I thought I'd better ask this.
Yeah. I'd probably be Snorlax, most likely, because I'm just a lazy bugger.
Oh, that's not a nice thing to say about yourself there.
To make it any less true.
Right. Oh dear God. Your favourite... let me just get this right in. Thinking about what you like. Oblivion?
This is supposed to be quick fire. Come on, Dave.
Give me a chance. Oblivion or Skyrim?
Skyrim. My favourite game ever.
Your favourite game ever?
Oh yeah.
Call of Duty or Halo?
Halo. Oh, I'm probably going to get some hate mail for this, but I really don't like Call of Duty. I don't see the appeal.
No. Okay then.
Shooters have got to have something unique to really grab me. So if we're just playing your run-of-the-mill shooter, I'll be fair. It's not just COD. It's that genre. So your Medal of Honor and the other generic wartime shooters. I just think it's a bit stale.
Just doesn't appeal to you. Just doesn't.
Yeah. So if it's got something different like Halo or like a Borderlands or Bulletstorm, all that kind of stuff. It's got a little something extra. BioShock. How could I forget BioShock?
Yes, BioShock. Yes.
Yes.
Next question. Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox. I own both, but my PlayStation hardly gets used. Although at the moment I'm playing a lot of Ni no Kuni, which is awesome. If you've got PS3 and you like RPGs, it's a definite must-buy. Ni
no Kuni. Yes. Right. Okay. I'm trying to think of other quick-fire questions. I'm not sure what to say. I've run out of stuff to say. We'll have one more quick race.
What? You have run out of stuff to say.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a first in the land of Gamer for Life. DJ Davie P has nothing to say.
Oh, it's hard being a CEO MVP of a great gaming community franchise like Game for Life. It's hard work. I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes that nobody actually notices, and
I'm sure you do.
Well, I've got to meet all the people.
We won't talk about that in any detail.
Yeah, let's just stop right there, shall we? Yeah, what are you playing nowadays, and what? As you, in whatever console you're playing, like, what is in your disc drawer recently? What can't you get out of your disc drawer? Because I know you mentioned Noonie, whatever you want to call it, can't remember the name.
Noonie.
Yeah.
Nino Cooney.
Nino Cooney.
Yeah, that has been in my PS3 for the past, well, since it came out on launch day.
Yeah.
I haven't stopped playing it. It's great. It feels like there's a lot of content. As expected with that genre of game, there is a lot of grinding to level up and mini side quests and stuff, which is all padding. But it's nice. It's easy to play. It looks great.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my game. That's my jam.
That's your jam.
At the moment.
That's it. Jam.
Other than that, I play Skyrim a hell of a lot.
Yeah, you are a big Skyrim fan.
Yeah. Usually, Nick's online. What's he play? Oh, right, Skyrim again.
Yep.
Do you want to play Halo? Nope. Playing Skyrim. But yeah, at the moment it's nothing really. There's a lot of games coming out this year that I'm looking forward to.
Which I was leading on to, Nick. You know, you're jumping ahead of the game.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of a couple of questions.
No, it's a nice link there. Yeah. See, that's what I did.
It's a nice link. So basically, before you start, what are you looking forward to playing in the next, say, 12 to 18 months? So there's a bit of a variation, because depending on when people watch this video, it could be June, July time. What are you looking forward to in the next year or so?
Right, well, it's February 2013 for those watching in the future. Marty McFly. It's February 2013. The coming months we've got Tomb Raider, which I'm looking forward to a lot.
Yes.
After playing the demo version at Eurogamer.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Yeah. So that's going to be a big one. I'm sure that's going to get severely melted in my disc tray.
Yeah.
BioShock as well. BioShock Infinite looks fantastic. I'm a big fan of the series, so yeah, that's another one. In the land of handhelds, 2 new Pokemon games this year. Squeeze!
Oh, so is that the X and Y versions?
Yeah, X and Y. Yeah. So I'm going to be all over those when they come out. Learning another stupid amount of new Pokemon. Not necessary.
No,
the original 150 were the best.
151.
Okay, if you're going to count Mew.
Well, yeah, it is 151, isn't it?
Well, you got to, really. He was one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But he wasn't in a catchable Pokemon, which sucked.
Which totally sucked.
Yeah, and then, of course, the new consoles. So whatever the starting lineup are on those.
It will be very interesting for them.
It will.
Like, one thing that I did notice, Bungie's Destiny. What they've gone from Halo, they've sold Halo to 343, and Destiny is, we've mentioned this in Dean's interview, the Destiny game, I haven't even read much into it yet, but whatever Bungie can do, it's gold dust, if you get what I mean. It's going to be amazing. And I've gone the wrong way. I've been listening, I've been talking to you thinking meow meow meow, and I've just gone absolutely the wrong way, and I did not finish there. Yeah. Yeah,
I'd missed a checkpoint somewhere.
I did actually, yeah. But yeah, so that's a thing we're looking forward to in the future. Right, we're back out of this lobby and wrap up the interview with a couple more questions, and we'll call it a day because it's now coming to about half an hour, and we don't want to bore people. You know what I mean? We don't want to bore them so much.
No, talk the hind legs off a donkey.
Yes, we can talk the hind legs off. Can't even get my words out. So yes.
The hind limbs?
Right, so with you being a if I can get out of this actually. Leave lobby. Yeah, quit lobby. Were you being a big gaming lover, working in store? You know, you're obviously a father with a gaming child. You know what I mean, getting them into that kind of thing. If you could say anything, you know, to anybody for inspiration to say, look, you know, I can't explain what I'm going to say. Like to a parent, you know what I mean? Would you say, yeah, let your kids game? You know what I mean? Let them try new things, you know what? But
Well,
any advice
yeah.
and kind of stuff? Is there anything you'd like to say to people, you know, from your own perspective, and that kind of thing?
Well, yes, there is. Gaming has come a long way. It's not all bleeps and bloops and moving paddles through a ping pong ball now, and it's not all Call of Duty and killing and 18 rated games. Gaming's for everyone now. It's been opened up so much
Yeah.
to such a wide audience.
Definitely.
That I've got customers that come in buying games for themselves that range from age from 3 and all the way up to in their 80s, men and women. So there's a lot of good stuff out there, but parents need to be really careful what they're buying for their kids. There are age ratings on these things for a reason, you know. I had someone come in buying Grand Theft Auto Vice City for their kid, and myself and a colleague were saying, we do just need to let you know this is an 18 rated game. Yeah, it's fine. So it's got some really strong content in it. It's probably not going to be suitable. Oh, what? Like what? It can't be that bad, can it? We turn the sound off anyway. So, well, it's got murders, it's got drug use, it's got prostitution. And the mother actually said this, and I'm not joking. She said, oh, it's not anything he doesn't see at home. So where do you live? What kind of answer is that?
That's crazy.
Your 4-year-old or 5-year-old doesn't see, and he sees that at home. What the hell? But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I don't know why people are buying their kids these games. It's because everyone else, Billy at school's got it, so
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Don't give in to your kids.
Yeah, definitely.
They probably want to play it. It doesn't mean it's going to be good for them.
Exactly.
It might shut them up for 5 minutes, but it's bad. Yeah. But yeah, back to the original point. It is something for everyone to enjoy. So I encourage people all the time to play games with their kids. Don't just get it for the kid and give it to the kid to shut them up. Enjoy these things with your children.
Definitely.
It's something designed to bring people together.
That is a good point.
So yeah, enjoy these things as a family.
Good point. Very good point.
And that's my cheesy gaming sentiment.
Well,
for today.
I thought that because it's like you are a gaming dad, right? And I could have brought many a question up to Kitty and Dean in the previous episodes, interviews. Just so everyone knows, we will be meeting the admins again in future episodes of the Game for Life show, asking other questions and whatnot, because I've not asked Nick as many questions as I thought I'd ask him. You know what I mean? We're just scratching the surface to the massive cuddly man over there. You know what I mean? He's such a fluffy cat. He's amazing. And we don't want to bore people so much in like a 2-hour... I could sit with Nick and talk to him for 3-4 hours about anything. And yeah, but we want to make it short and snappy. And now it's gone over half an hour. So,
just like me.
Yeah. Short and snappy. Oh, God. Right. We're wrapping it up. Sorry, we're going to have to wrap this up now. So, yeah, I'm glad I've got round to getting you finally on this, because now I've completed the set. I've got the whole Pokemon, the Game of Life crew. You know what I mean? I've got every single one of them in the Pokeballs. So yes, like I says, if you ever see Nick on the page, just comment, ask him questions. You know what I mean?
Say hi. If any of you guys are over on Twitter as well, you can find me on there at SidewayNM. Give me a follow. I'm always up for a chat.
Sideways NM. What I'll do is I will link that. I will put his Twitter in the description at the bottom of this video, so you can chat to him as well. Also, check out 8-Bit Nick. It's fantastic. He's just started. He's got a few under his belt now, and it's going to be constantly growing. It's something different and fresh for our channel. We do loads of different other things, but Nick brings back the old school factor, the history, the nostalgia. We also do the other things. So check 8-Bit Nick out. Recommendation from me. So yeah, basically, we're blabbering now. We've had our fun. We've had our bit. We're buggered. We're buggered. He sounds like he's on sugar cane. Like he's just wired. I'm just like nah.
I sound like I'm on cane.
Yeah, sugar cane.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I didn't want to say the full proper word on YouTube, because I didn't want to get our account banned. But yeah, it's like you've been on something, right? Anyway, enough blabbering. Thank you very much, Nick, for being on this video.
Thanks for having me.
And yeah, say goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye, Nick. Right, so that is. Shut up! Let me do my outro. that is the Gamer for Life show featuring the main man himself, Sideways NM Nick. Comment, rate, subscribe, do everything that you need to do. That's if you got this far into the video. Hell, But yes, this is Dave from Gamer for Life signing out. Peace out, people.